Hey everyone, it is Tracy, also known as Seven Figure Grammy, here with another overview of some great new software. So this software is called Nepeto, and it is primarily right now sourcing software for Amazon, but there are some Walmart components to it, which I will point out as we go along, that will make sourcing on Walmart easier for you. So in Nepeto, basically you have different areas that you can go to look for products to source. If you're familiar with tactical arbitrage, this is a very tactical arbitrage-like product with much more user-friendly features. So very easy to get up and going, find products right away inside of here. So we're going to start with the retail online arbitrage component right here. We're going to click on that, and right away Nepeto is going out and it's looking for products on Amazon that have a match out somewhere on the World Wide Web with the sources and stores that they work with, and matching those up to give you basically products that are currently profitable. So if we look at this first product, this is the Wonder Mop Refill on Amazon. We can click this. It will open up the link to the Amazon product, so we can double check the product. We can double check that the listing is a good listing with the right brand and things like that on it. And then we can also go and click on where they are finding it. So currently, excuse my pop-ups here, the life of a reseller. So we have the Libman is $9.99 right now at Blaine's Farm and Fleet, and it is currently $26.01 out here on Amazon. And so when you take away the fees, that leaves you a profit of $4.64, which is a 46% ROI. So definitely not bad. But you did notice that I had pop-ups come up from my various extensions for savings. Well, Nepeto has built in a little button here that if you click on it, it's going to show you if there is some cash back or if there are gift cards, discounted gift cards to the site available. And so you can actually click through and go to that as well. So just kind of another little handy trick here. We also get information about how many sellers are on Amazon, how many of those are FBA versus FBM. And then over here on the right, we can actually click this magnifying glass to check to see if there are other suppliers that also have this. So first I can click Nepeto, and it will go out and it will see for that particular ASIN if there are other places that also carry this. And we can see, like, wow, right away it found that it at Lowe's for even less money, $6.47. Found it at Home Depot, as well as Farm and Fleet. So with 2 clicks, we now have a product that is over 100% ROI for us if we choose to do that. So really, really great information there. You can also click Google and just do a Google search. So here, look, you can see that the refill here, if that's the same one, is $6.48 at Walmart. So giving you even more sources so that you can get quantity of something that actually is profitable. The next thing you can do is check and see if you're gated or not. If you click on this, it's going to open up your Seller Central account for this particular ASIN and check and see if you're gated. So if you have any concerns about that, you can do that right here. You can also link to Keepa, but you don't necessarily have to link and go out to Keepa. So if I click this, it's going to open up actual Keepa.com with the graph and all that good information. But I can actually click here in Nepeto and open up and see a lot of data right here on the Nepeto site, so I don't have to actually leave to see it. So I can see the Keepa chart, I can see the sales rank here, I can see the buy box, all that good stuff. I can see how the offer count is trending over time, so I can look back further, that kind of thing. Lots of great information over here on the left. is it safe from IPs or not, amount of reviews that it has, dimensions, weight. This is in millimeter and grams. I'm going to change that to inches and pounds just by clicking on it. Sales rank drops, estimated revenue based upon the estimated sales. I can also load information for the buy box winner and see is the buy box being shared. And over the last 90 days, definitely has been. I'll change it to 30. Definitely has been there as well. I can also look at stock for each of the sellers who have it in stock. So I can look at stock history here. But I also can see stock based upon the current offers over on the right-hand side. So, looks like this person hanging out at $26.50 has the most stock. Oh, nope, this one right here, $26.50. So it looks like between $26 and $26.50 is probably a pretty good price to hang out. If for some reason, let me scroll back up. If for some reason these two items did not match, Nepeto wants to know that. And so they give you a button to report a mismatch. So, or if the product is out of stock at the site when you click on it. So clicking on that and reporting that actually gets you a credit. And after you find 50 credits, then you get some product for free. So they're going to reward you basically for helping them make the product better. So one more button here, saving kind of the best for last. So if we decide that, hey, we want to hide this from other people, we think this is a great product, we don't want other people finding it and tanking the listing, you can actually click hide from others and basically pay for Nepeto to keep this item suppressed from other searches. And so you can decide how many weeks you want that done. Maybe you say, hey, I want to buy this, get it in, send it into Amazon. I need 2 or 3 weeks before other people start finding this and buying it. So you can hide that for 3 weeks. It's $2 a week to do that, but you can also buy credits in bundles. And if you kind of find that you're doing that often, it can be as cheap as 80 cents a credit. So 80 cents a week to hide that. And to hide this from other people and keep other people off the listing, probably well worth 80 cents to $2 when it's a really great BOLO find. So that was just Nepeto did its thing and immediately brought up these items in the search, and we immediately, the very first one was a great BOLO. But from here, we can actually go through and start filtering the list that Nepeto provides by all different things that might be important to us. So maybe ROI is really important for you, and you want a minimum of 35% ROI. So if I put that information in, Nepeto is then going to filter the list that they just provided you and only provide you things that meet that criteria. So you can filter by ROI. You can also filter by BSR. So say we want nothing higher than maybe 3% in BSR. So it's going to filter the list that way. I can combine that with price and say, I really don't want to sell anything under $10. And I really don't want to sell anything more than $50. Maybe those are our price criteria. Or maybe just leave this one blank, either way. And it will add both of these filters to the list. So you really kind of have the ability to kind of ratchet this down, keep it as open as you want, or ratchet it down really, really tight to try to see what products out there meet those criteria. The other thing you can do is filter the list by category. So initially we saw the list, and you can see each time that I'm closing the filter out, it's refreshing, I'm getting different products. So it's not the same stale product list being shown all the time. Those products are in here, most certainly, but it does kind of shuffle them around. So we can search by category. So maybe we want to look and see what is in home and kitchen. So we're going to check that, and you can choose multiple categories if you wanted. We're going to hit save. It's going to refilter the list now by the home and kitchen category. So once we're in home and kitchen, maybe we go over here again to ROI and say like, hey, we're looking for a minimum of 35% ROI, and filters again, and then we can start looking at these products and seeing like what actually has interest to us. So just super easy to use the filters to get to the information that you want. You also have little buttons up here about you want to filter it out if Amazon's one of the sellers. If you don't want to compete with Amazon, you would check that. You can make sure that there is a buy box present, so active buy box, or maybe you want to search for suppressed buy boxes. So you can do that. You can also make sure that it has more than 4 offers, 4 or more offers, to try to filter out any kind of private label information. There are more filters here. We put in a coupon. This is where we can add our coupon price. So let's say the sale, they're having a site-wide sale. It's 20% off for a certain brand. You could add that in here. You could sort by profit. So maybe I want to just look for items that have a minimum of $5 profit. So just lots of ways to filter. Another way, let me clear these filters out, is if you want to source a specific store. So maybe you have a specific store that is having kind of one of those site-wide sales or that type of thing. So we want to go in and we want to filter by that particular store. So maybe we go in and let's filter by Farm and Fleet. We've already seen items from them, so let's just go ahead and filter by Farm and Fleet. So we get Farm and Fleet items. Maybe they have that coupon offer. So if we went in and we said like, oh, they're having 10% site-wide, we close that. So now it's adjusted our pricing based upon our coupon, and so we can see what the profit would be with that in mind. So again, just very user-friendly in my opinion. I think the whole layout is user-friendly. It's easy to see. It's easy to work with. It's easy to navigate. I can also sort my columns that are underlined. So I can sort it by ROI, looking for the maximum ROI. I can sort it by profit and see what's the item that has the most profit. Click that one more time to sort it the other direction. And then I can sort by BSR and I can sort by price. So just great information. Okay, I'll take all that off and kick over to the next way to source, which is by distributors. So as you kind of get to a place where you want more quantity, moving into distributors and wholesale is an area that a lot of sellers will do. Distributors usually carry multiple brands, and it's pretty easy to get a count with most of them. I see right here at the top 4SGM. I bought from them before. They do show if they have an MOQ, so this one has a minimum order of $1,000. It looks like you have to buy these in 4s, probably because you're buying case packs. But anyway, you can, start to see like, okay, yes, it's only 25% ROI, but, if I order $1,000 worth of this, and at $8 a piece, I'm getting like over 400 of these. And so if it's a product that moves fast enough, that might be a really good option, or combining multiple products from this supplier. So just kind of scrolling down and seeing Webstaurant, I've bought from them before. I haven't bought from this Top Dog before, but looks like they have several products. And just do your due diligence on any vendor in here and just make sure that they are a high quality vendor. But you can see that there are multiple products in here. Some do have a higher ROI. This one's interesting. So let me see if we can find one. Okay, here we go. My Hero Academia Hawks. Let's go ahead and click on that. There it is, $9 each. If I buy more, I can get it down to $8. So that's also interesting. Back here at $9, we're at a 52% ROI. So if I get it down to 8, you know, I'm making some more money there. So not bad at all. So that's the distributors area. And if you have stores or distributors or wholesalers that you buy from and they're not included in here, definitely submit those, because they are wanting to add stores that we source from. So we can get those added. Next area I'm going to hit is the wholesale area. So these are more in line with people who are going to be buying, you're going to be buying items like by the pallet, more so. So Pallet Fly in here, they do sell a lot of different products. Pallet Fly does. Dollar Tree, yep, you can definitely buy items wholesale from Dollar Tree. And so it's kind of just the same kind of methodology as the other two, only using wholesale suppliers. Now let's look at the out of stock. So now what it's going to do is look at for products that are out of stock currently on Amazon, and if there is a place that you can get that same product and kind of capitalize on the fact that Amazon is out of stock. So I like just kind of looking down at these Keep It charts. We can see like, oh, they were in stock right here, and then they fell out of stock. The Keep It chart doesn't look so great before that, so that would be one that I probably wouldn't even investigate. I'm going to probably keep scrolling until I find a Keepa that's a little bit more interesting. This one. So we've got lots of great movement. The rank went wonky here, but other than that, the rank is staying pretty low. Amazon kind of sputters in and out of stock. Looks like the buy box is kind of hanging here at the $55 mark. So the price on this is $55, and that probably isn't going to be enough for us to make a profit. I'm going to just scroll a little bit more and see if I can find another one that might be interesting to look at. Oh, this one. Starbucks ground coffee, dark roast, French roast. So you can see Amazon just is sputtering in and out of stock constantly. The price kind of looks like it's going from about $9 to $12. That looks a little high. Let's just click on it. Okay, and then let's click on the Amazon listing and just kind of make sure. Okay, so this is interesting because it's currently unavailable. So being currently unavailable, you might be able to push that price point up because people might want to be able to get it. So that would be kind of a little bit of a risk, but the fact that they're going in and out of stock so much might be something I might try. So if you're paying $13.49 for it, let's see if you're at $18.99. Nope, we're gonna have to be probably closer to $22. Oop, even then, yeah, that's gonna be a hard sell to get it much higher than that. So, but the point is that you can see things that are out of stock, possibly capitalize on those items by finding them at other vendors. Okay, now some more fun stuff. Amazon to Amazon flips. So we'll click on that. So these are items that where the now price is much lower than the average price for this item. So it might be a good time to buy them, turn them back into Amazon, and flip them for a higher price. Again, I like to look at the Keepas. I like things that are moving along. Okay. Tell you what, let me sort this by category to just make it less to look at. Let's do grocery. Okay, so I'm going to just kind of go down this estimated profit. Ooh, there's one. So some tea that looks like normally is at 35, that for some reason is dipped down to 21. That one might be good. Here is some protein powder, normally selling around 46. That's down at 29. That one could be good. Some coffee that's got a good price gap. Cornmeal. Yeah, so there's quite a few here that I definitely would dip into. SodaStream, you know, anything that has that $8, $9, $10 plus price gap, because we've got to make sure we get all our fees covered. So anyway, just a really nice way to look at some Amazon to Amazon flips. Obviously, you can use all of your sorts and filters on these to try to make it easier to navigate. And then I want to show you the Amazon to Walmart flips. So those of us that are selling on Walmart now, there is actually quite a bit of opportunity for buying items from Amazon and then turning around and selling them on Walmart. So we just want to look for that gross profit that makes sense. This one, wow, $82 for that makeup, maybe so. Let's go out and look at Walmart. Sure enough, $82. And then what I could do to know if I really want to sell this, Nepeto has a Walmart Chrome extension. So I could come in here, use the price of $51.95. There's my profit, but then I can also see estimated sales, and I can see kind of the price history here. So 82 feels like maybe it's a little high right now. There's only one seller, has 2 in stock, and they're not WFSing it, so that's another opportunity. If you WFS, you're going to probably get the sale. So just very quickly can see like, yeah, I might try 1 or 2. Yeah, maybe. Okay, back over here to Nepeto. Looking for, ooh, we've got some light fixtures and a sink and a watch. Ooh, I like me some pet supplies. So this one is on Walmart for $9. Ooh, and it has a 30% coupon. That's so 30% off of $9. That's $2.70. So we're at $6.30 for these, and then turn around on Walmart, and they're $19.95. Let's use our Martyr plugin and just see. Okay, only one sale. Nobody is WFS. I'd be willing to take a flyer and try a few of these, because that's a great price flip. And you might even be able to bring the price down a little bit to make it move a little faster at that price point. Because if you're at $6.30 now, yeah, so let's say you brought this down to like $17.88. It's $3.95 profit. It's red because I tried to get at least $5, but still, like, there'd be no prep on these. You would just throw them in a box because it uses the UPC, and you're still making 62% ROI. I think that's a nice one. I like it. So what I'm going to do, yep, I like that one. We have a Godzilla toy. We have some yarn. So just lots of different items that you could look at and make some determinations around whether or not that meets your criteria. I will also say, and there's some other things here too. The storefront scanner, maybe I'll show that real quick. So if you have a seller's ID and you want to actually go out and look at their products, let's real quick go find a seller ID. So let's go to this. Let's see who's selling it. Okay, that's Amazon. Then we've got some other third-party sellers. So let's just click on one of these third-party sellers. This is their seller ID right here. So we're going to copy that. And this will give us some information about the seller. So the majority of things they do is in grocery. And it looks like they have a lot of Hallmark, Crystal Light, Village Candle, Starbucks, Ken Steakhouse, Celestial Seasonings. So it kind of gives us a breakdown of their brands. And then all of their ASINs are going to be listed here and whether or not they're in Nepeto. Now this view will be changing to the view like we saw out with the other searches that we did. That is something that is coming. So this will be even more user friendly. But here I can export the products if I want. If I wanted to throw them and keep a product finder or something like that, I could do that. But if I want to just click and look at the products that they have and where Nepeto found them. So, hey, here they have a Kraft raspberry dressing. It's at HEB and it's got a profit margin of 88%. So that would be one. We'll randomly pick another one because I don't know what these ASINs are. So, oh, that's interesting. So work light. Okay. So let's look and see. So here's this work light. It's at Blaine's Farm and Fleet, $20 into 42 for a 49% profit. And that's in the top 1.4% of tools and home improvement. So that storefront stalker just not only can you see what other people are buying, but you can find where to buy them and make money too, which is amazing. So there is a Chrome extension as well. One of them is for Amazon and the other one is for Walmart, but for Amazon Walmart. So I'll explain. So the first one is when we go into an item on Amazon. If we scroll down, it's going to have a little pop-up box that says, hey, you can find this item on Nepeto. So if I click on that, it'll take me to Nepeto and it will show me where I can buy that product. So if I'm looking at items on Amazon to sell, anything with that Nepeto link is going to be able to bring me here right away and tell me where I can go find that item that's going to be profitable. So super easy to use. All your other plugins are going to be there. So super great and easy. For Walmart, if I am doing, let's say, a Walmart search for school supplies, and I bring up all these products here, I can hit this scan button that has now appeared because I've added the plugin. And it's going to scan all of the products that are on the page, and anything that would be profitable to sell on Amazon will come up. So we're just going to scroll through and see if any of these actually came up. Oh, here's one right here. This composition book for $1. The Amazon price is $7.33 and fees are $4.48. So that's what it would look like to say, like, here's something you can buy and then take it over and sell it on Amazon. Here's another one, washable kids paint. Amazon price is $15.89. So just very quickly, and it's not on an item by item basis, it's on like one of these pages where you're searching for multiple things. So like, let's say we go to the deals area of Walmart. Let's go to clearance. And we could do all of this. Well, let's do this page. Let's see what happens. So it's scanning and let's see, here we go. Here's one, Calvin Klein Eternity, selling for $114. It's $39.35 over here. Just keep scrolling. See if we find something else. Here's another one. Barber shears, they're $15.93. That one's not going to be a lot of profit because the fees are $6.13, but it is profitable. Scrolling down a little more. And here's Biolage, $42 here. It's on clearance for $24.99. So just a very quick way to use these Chrome extensions to find you some profitable products over on Amazon. There is some information about Telegram. I'm not a big fan of Telegram, to be frank, because there are some not qualified suppliers that use Telegram, so it just makes me a little nervous. But there is the Telegram. If you know any of these to be solid people who use Telegram, you could search what their offers are here within Nepeto. We do have information coming about bundles and liquidations soon, but for now, I mean, I think this is amazing. It's made OA more fun for me. I've been able to rabbit trail off a lot of these leads and find additional leads either at the store or similar products. But I think it's great value. So the pricing right now is 20% off. I actually have a coupon code that will get you 50% off this red price. So instead of 20%, you can say 50% if you use the code 7-figure Grammy. I will also put the link down below. If you click on that link, I do get a little referral fee, which would be amazing. But if not, that's fine. I just want you guys to have great products out there to help you with sourcing. I'll just add that if you're a Walmart seller too, I think that even using this OA kind of information, although it's for Amazon right now, taking this, if you find a good item and a good price, checking it on Walmart, I've been able to find some great flips that way too. So check it out. There's a 7-day free trial when you sign up, so you can try it for 7 days for free. You can actually schedule a call and get on with a Nepeto expert for a tutorial as well. And yeah, I hope that it's helpful for you guys because I think it's pretty amazing. So take care, and I'll talk to you next time.